Shalom, grace and peace to you from our Lord Jesus Christ. Let me give you a guidance for today's Bible reading. The portion is from chapter 38 to 41 in the book of Jeremiah. It is about the fall of Jerusalem. Chapter 38, 12 and 13. Let me read verse 13. And they pulled him up with ropes and lifted him out of the cistern. And Jeremiah remained in the courtyard of the guard. Jeremiah plainly spoke the words of God to Judah, but the king and high officials, they wouldn't listen to him. They just said Jeremiah should be put to death because he was discouraging the army of Judah, and he was not for country Judah. And Jeremiah was thrown to a dry cistern by them, but by the help of God, he was rescued. Here we see how much Jeremiah suffered in doing the ministry, and also how faithful God is for his servants. God really protected Jeremiah. And verse 5 in chapter 39, but the Babylonian army pursued them and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho. They captured him and took him to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, at Riblah in the land of Hamath, where he pronounced the sentence on him. The Babylonian army overpowered the army of Judah, and then Zedekiah with his officials, they were fleeing, but they were captured by Babylonian army, and they were killed by them. This is it's a tragedy of Israel. What I mean, Judah. Now, Zedekiah, he listened to the words of God through spoken by Jeremiah, but he didn't listen. He didn't obey it, and he couldn't avoid the wrath of God. It's very important. We listen to the words of God and obey it. Because God's words is always fulfilled. In chapter 40, verse 14 and 15, let me read. And said to him, don't you know that Baalis, king of Amorites, has sent Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, to take your life? But Gedaliah, son of Ahikam, did not believe them. Then Johanan, son of Kareah, said privately to Gedaliah in Mizpah, let me go and kill Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, and no one will know it. Gedaliah was appointed governor in Jerusalem, and the remnants came to him who survived from the hands of Babylon. And when we read Gedaliah was assassinated by Ishmael, son of Nethaniah. Ishmael, he I think he was allied with the Amorites, and the king of Amorites didn't want Judah restored, Jerusalem restored, and he might order Ishmael to kill the governor Gedaliah. And Gedaliah listened. Gedaliah came to know the conspiracy by Kareah, but he didn't pay attention. He didn't, pay attention to what Kareah said. Chapter 41, verse 2. Ishmael, son of Nethaniah, and the 10 men who were with him got up and struck down Gedaliah, son of Ahikam,